Huh?
Did you see them?
Yeah, I seen them. I've
Of course, you saw them yesterday when they came in.
Yeah, they were. I mean, yesterday they were pretty mad. They were going everywhere.
Oh my
They were
God.
going crazy when we shut the door. That's
Yeah.
man.
Are we live in the hive, Hosh?
Yep.
Anybody piling on?
Not yet.
We're gonna wait for everybody to say, "Hi, everybody." Hi, how is everyone? Aww. We're live in that second time today. You know, sometimes we'll be live in the hive 5-6 times a day.
Really?
Yeah, honestly. And it depends on how big the emergency is. If we can, if we can get the cameras going, get the suits on, and do it all, and educate people the whole time, then of course we will. Because people don't know about these damn things. I mean, even the guys that work here, we're educating them about it.
That is true.
You know a lot, because you've known me, 10 years? Or
Yeah,
more, or something. We got people coming on? Killer Bee Nation. Yes, it's Reboot Killer Bee Guy live in the hive. Oh, and Hosh, say good afternoon, Hosh.
Good afternoon, Hosh.
Oh man, he's getting good at that. Hey everybody, we're with a buddy of mine. This is Alan. He's the manager here at Jack Furrier Tires in Sierra Vista. I love this place. I mean, we come here, we get all of our stuff done here, and I've known this guy for at least 10 years.
Give or take, definitely
Yeah,
10 years.
something like that. So he gives a call today, and I missed the call. I saw it was him, and I went, what? He said, I got bees in, that looks like maybe in the roof or something, and the thing, it's right here. We're in the bay. Show everybody, Host. We're in the fire department. Do you want to get the 360 going?
Sure.
All right, so Host is going to get the 360 going. First things, though, we got to get important shit going here, because Alan's got to get home to happy hour. I mean, but here's the important stuff, buddy. So he's got to give everybody a tutorial, because nobody knows how to watch a 360 video, because it's new tech, right?
I see.
Do you have a VR headset at home?
Nope.
Oh,
Actually, I don't.
get one. Anyway, now a word from our sponsor.
Oh,
Jar of honey for you.
Oh, that's the good honey
That's
right
the
there.
good stuff, my friend.
Perfect.
That's
awesome.
the good stuff. So we've been hanging around here, torturing him with bad jokes and shit as usual for about an hour or something. Just waiting for him to close so that all the guys left. He's the last soldier standing here. You won't believe where these damn bees are. They're up in a stack of tires way up by the damn roof. It's going to be kind of a shenanigan. So we're going to take care of it for you, brother.
Well, appreciate that, Reed. You guys are awesome.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, that's right here in the bay at the tire company. I mean, Jack Furrier's great, you guys. If you're in Cochise County, come on down and get your shit done here. It's really awesome. No, they don't sponsor us yet.
Appreciate it, Reed.
He knows I have a fire truck, and those tires aren't cheap. I love Jack Furrier. I love Jack. We're always shenaniganing, you know that. In fact, it was so much fun, we had to shenan again. All right, so we already got the honey transferred. Is everything look clear? Is there anything pixelating? How does everything look, everybody? Tell Hosh.
Let me know, everybody.
Hold on, he's got to get out of the sun,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He's got some serious sun. All right, buddy, I'm going to chase you off.
Reed, I appreciate it.
All right,
Take
very
it
good.
easy, and Michael will be up front, okay?
Okay, very good. And then I'll
Yeah, how's the picture look, gang? Give me some feedback. Good? Yeah, well, we had several jobs today. This is actually our fourth job today, believe it or not.
Fourth job today.
Fourth job today, and we had to wait for this place to close.
Yeah, we had to wait
It
for
was
the
full
whole
of
guys
workers.
to
I mean, you can
leave.
see here we've got an entire,
Bay
well,
after
you
bay
can't see it.
after
It's
bay.
just like, what is it, 6 bays?
6 bays.
Something like that? Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah,
But
it's a standard tire repair place. When we were here earlier, we had to the host put up that caution tape.
right,
So,
So
so the workers couldn't just go back there and grab a tire because they might die.
right. And we've got bees coming and going up top.
It's going to be kind of a shenanigan. Now we're almost suited up and whatnot. I'm gonna I'll grab the camera while you get your gloves on and all that good
All
stuff.
right,
And
And get the ladder back there.
yeah, we got to get the ladder back there. And yeah, welcome everyone, Killer Bee Nation. Actually, I'm not going to get in the way yet because we're going all the way back in there, way back into the back corner. See that, Killer Bee Nation? And you can actually see the bees. Can everybody see that? They're flying up. The sunlight is really great for right now. They're flying up in there toward the top. I mean, not a lot of them because they just moved in. He said that when they came here, when they moved in yesterday, when the bees moved in, it was a nightmare, of course. It was 10,000 bees all in the air trying to... Why the hell did they pick a stack of tires in the back inside of this garage. This is baffling to me. I do not know. They could have had to fly through all the smells. It smells like tires in here, of course, and all that. They could have picked a tire out in the damn backyard. No. Well, and these Africanized honeybees, because that's all there is in the state. They're flying around me right now. Our bee suits smell like venom because they drip venom on us, so I might have to throw my net on a little quicker than I thought, everybody. Anyway, for those of you just joining us, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We're at Jack Furrier Tires. Yes, indeed, we love it down here. Jack Furrier, get your tires here and your oil changed, etc. In Sierra Vista, yes. And we're in the Wild West. We're in Cochise County, for all of you who are wondering. Cochise County is literally the Wild West. South, about 10 miles is Old Mexico. And east, about 50 miles is New Mexico, still in Cochise County. Well, not New Mexico, but the line, you know what I mean. And then north and west, more of Arizona. Anyway, Tucson is 100 miles northwest of here. So Hosh is grabbing the ladder to put back in there. He's all ready for battle. We can go ahead and take that tape down, I guess, Hosh, and we'll just, here we go, guys. Shenanigans abound. You know us. No, it's Hosh. Don't do it. There we go, guys. So we're going to have to extend it out and get up there. Now, of course, dumbass me still doesn't have his nut on, right? So I'm going to let Hosh get that extended up there. From examining it earlier, we think they're in the top tire. What in the hell are they even doing in here? You're going to have to lean that out a little more, brother. Yeah, there we go. Look at how high that is.
That's
see?
Not as good as it's going to get, Reed.
That's good. Then that's fine. We can get up there and I can push that tire up and see what it looks like.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to hand you this. Here's the 360. I got to get my my shenanigans on. We aren't risking anything this year, you guys. We can't, you know. And so we are going to make kind of quick work of this because the assistant manager is waiting for us to wrap it up and get it over with so we can close the door, and then any remnant bees that are left over will go to the windows and die overnight. All right, so everybody out in 360 land. There's 360 land. Everybody, hi. Okay. Anyway, so. This guy's always working out here, makes me nervous. But we're gonna try to make this uneventful. What a weird ass place. We never know what we're getting into,
Yeah.
Killer Bee Nation.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that is what it is. It's cooler. And record heat today, it was 95 degrees down here today. So, yeah, they're trying to stay cool. Like we said, guys, 4th job of the day. And I'm going to start climbing up here. We got to see what's going on. We could not see up inside. The angles were wrong. No, not yet. But yeah, they're up there. Of all the damn places, but they do this stuff all the time. Anyway, hang with us for a little bit, guys. We're gonna... I got nothing. I can't see a thing. I'm gonna have to free my hands up.
Oh, okay. You know what? Maybe we need another ladder.
Yeah?
What do you think?
Side by side?
Yep.
I agree.
Because there's going to be no way
Yep.
that we are going to be able to do that otherwise.
Right.
I don't think. And it's pretty tight space, so why don't we move that ladder over a bit,
Okay. Sounds good.
like onto those next 2 tires.
Yep.
And man, what a tight. Hold on, you guys. I got to show you what's going on here. God, what a pain in the ass. Somebody's got to kind of shenanigan it. So we're going to get another ladder in here.
Yep.
I don't see any choice.
No.
I really don't, because we're
Not
going to
if-
have to get
not
up
if we
higher.
wanna- not if we want to take them with us.
We're going to have to, no, well, we want to take them with us.
Yeah.
Not if we're going to get up there high enough to, because we're going to have to lift that upper tire up, actually.
off.
Yeah, up and maybe out. Wow, Killer Bee Nation.
You want me to go get it?
Oh, man. You know what? Let me climb up there quick.
I can climb up and pull it, carry it down.
Well, let me climb up there and take
It's
a
not to
look
say
at
it
it for
won't blow up.
see if that. Well, that's the whole thing. We
Right.
still got these guys out here working. of course,
Right,
so-
right.
So manly, and shit, right?
Yeah, the manliness.
Manliness. If I can get that tire out a little bit
Right.
so that we can see up in it, because I
Right.
think they're in that top one.
Right.
Is what I'm thinking.
Yep.
But I think a lot of shit, you know that.
Well, the thinking.
I do. No, I think a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, this is stable enough. All right. Okay, what's going on here, you guys? Well, apparently they aren't there.
They're not in that one?
Well, I'm gonna look. And no, they're not.
Ah.
Hold on. They're hovering around here some damn place, aren't they?
Right.
You see, that's the thing. We don't know where the hell they are.
Right.
Obviously.
What about that next tire?
Here?
No.
No, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if
Because
I
it
can
really
find-
looks like they're coming in and out of that stack.
Well, yeah. Well, now I'm just as confused as hell.
Nothing.
Which can be pretty confusing.
Of course.
Okay. Now I'm kind of running my hand. There's no reason to bring you guys up here yet, to be honest with you. We just have to follow the yellow brick road, basically. All right. Wow, I'm totally surprised.
I wonder if it's all scouts.
Hold on, let me look up here. Well, they've been here too long. They've been here
Right.
overnight. Scouts don't do that.
Right.
You know,
No,
scouts just don't
No, David, you're watching us live.
last that long. So now we're isolating the options is what we're doing, Killer Bee Nation. That's all we're doing here.
Wow.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
No, I can't either. Now I'm wiggling this.
Yeah,
If they were in
nothing's
there, it'd be
happening.
boiling out.
Nothing's happening.
So they
Weird.
could be, honestly, it could be anywhere. They're not in the wall, I don't think, because that is insulation right up against the outside framing.
Right.
So now my next thing is see if there's a ball of them hanging anywhere. This is so weird.
Yeah.
We're not giving up, you guys. We gotta continue to see if we continue to do our damnedest to locate them. Okay, another thing I'm gonna look at then is over here.
Are they coming and going up there?
They're, man, this is so weird because they want these tires, but they're not in them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look on the other side here, and I don't see any activity. Well, hold on. Uh-oh, back here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're in the wrong part there in that tire.
No
I
kidding.
just saw one crawl in.
Oh,
These
that
little
stack.
bastards. Hey, you know
So
what?
that's what it is. They're confused.
You know, because they all look the same.
Well, come on. I mean,
You know how I always said that bees are landmark rated? This is a fine example.
it's a lot of
Fine
tires.
example.
A lot of
fine
tires.
example.
Yeah, they're
Just a
getting confused.
fine example.
So they're back there.
So they're back here. They're
Wow.
one of them. I just saw them in that area now. It's always a guessing game with these damn things, as you guys know. Nothing but fun, Killer Bee Nation. So I'm going to have Hosh put this ladder up over there. Might have to move a couple things out of the way. And,
Unfortunately, nothing really repels bees.
oh man, I wish.
There's nothing you
know
can't.
what?
There's no such thing as a bee
If
repellent.
we could find something to repel them, we'd be deep sea fishing in the Caribbean. We wouldn't be
There's a
talking to your
lot of
asses.
stuff that they hate, but that's all stuff that actually makes them more aggressive.
Here, I'm going to grab that while you scoot back there
All
and
right.
put that ladder up against the other side. Jeez, you guys, this is how sneaky little bastards are. Yeah, little bastards. Oh my God. We've got to watch our step over everything, of course. You know the shenanigans we get into, guys. Is that going to...
Move these a little bit.
All right, move some tires, yep. Yeah, I can see them hovering over there on that side now.
Right.
Makes more sense. Oh, man. It's just so ridiculous. Thank you for the hearts on TikTok. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
What's happening?
Oh, people are throwing hearts at us on
Oh,
TikTok.
thank you for the heart.
Aw, we love you guys too. Okay, Hosh, I'm going to let you climb up there, and I'm going to give you the flashlight so you can maybe not disturb them.
Right.
You all right? Okay. You want to grab the flashlight? Or here, grab the 360
Yeah.
and see if you can prop it up there somewhere. Can you,
Yeah, let me see.
here's the 360. See if you can just lay it up there somewhere, you know how we do?
Yeah.
And can you hear them louder?
Well, it's loud.
Well, you want the flashlight?
Hold on. Huh.
Oh,
Hold on. It's awkward.
it's awkward, all right. You be careful. Be careful up there. Watch your footing and all that shit.
Okay.
You want the flashlight or no?
I'm gonna put this here.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see the flashlight.
Oh, okay, hold on, Killer Bee Nation. I gotta get him the flashlight. It was hooked onto my damned arm. Hold on. This is live footage, you guys, so calm down. Damn it. Okay. You got it? Yeah. All right. Oh, let me turn it on. There you go. It's on. It's on. Oh, phone's ringing. I'll be back. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So we're gonna see if Host can find him up there. Good grief! What a cluster, huh, guys? What do you think?
Nothing's yet.
Uh,
Nothing yet. Hold on.
can you move that tire over to the other side, maybe?
Nothing in that top tire.
Can you move it?
Yeah, I'm gonna move it. I know we're moving their inventory around, but
Well,
we don't have a
they
choice.
know their inventory. They'll.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that.
Nope.
Nada.
Nope.
All right. How about the next one? What the hell is going on here, huh?
Yeah. Nothing. There's nothing in this stack.
Oh my God. Okay, these bees are driving us nuts. Since we were already nuts to start with. All right, now let me get up there again.
Yeah, sure. I'm just looking from this angle.
What the hell is going on here?
They're still super fixated
so-
on this
So many bees,
stack here.
and I'm not done looking at any of them. There's too many tires here, of course. They'll live in any of them, you know. We do tires all the time. You guys know that. You've seen us do them.
It's just, it surprises me in a place like this where there's so many diesel fumes and
Oh, yeah, tires.
stuff like that. I mean, of course, it's deadly for the workers because they hate those smells.
Yeah, the worker bees hate them. They won't even. But you know, and that you know, I've
Just look at
removed.
this hovering.
Where?
Just the vibe here is just.
You know, I've removed bees from transfer cases on bulldozers. I mean, what the Sam Hill, right?
Sure. Well, you're gonna have to come up,
Yeah, okay, that's all right.
Take a look.
I mean, I do see block walls behind you.
right? But I don't see ingress egress.
Okay. No egress. These damn bees, we don't know where they are. No egress. Okay, that was lame. I know. All right, calm down, everybody.
That was one of my favorite songs.
All
One of those.
right, let me get up there. I'm
All
curious
right.
as hell. We gotta.
All right.
I mean, there's just now we were thinking if they could have
I'm
been
gonna leave
scuffed.
the 360
Yeah, go ahead and
up
leave that up there. Oh, you have a notification on it, Hosh. Look at the.
Stop recording. Card speed is too low.
What's too low?
No, it seems okay.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Whenever we get a warning or notification on the cameras, we don't want to lose you guys. We have to keep doing. We have to figure out what's going on. I don't know what's going on with these damn bees. They saw them come in. Well, they came in yesterday. There were bees all over the bays. Oh, here they were just all over the place. This is not scout bees. Scout bees are at the beginning of a swarm moving in, and there will be maybe 100 of them. Not that many really. Whereas a swarm is 10,000, 7 to 10,000.
Let's see if I
So
can get this ladder a little more.
a little more
angled on.
positioned.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because you're gonna be up there for a minute.
Yep. All right, I'll let you. You want to roll that up? Roll out the tires. God, am I funny? All right. Oh, for God's sake, you guys.
All right.
All right,
Here you
still,
go.
yeah, here you go. I've got the flashlight. All right, I'll scoot by you. And I got a can of Pendona in case I find these damn
Oh,
things.
good.
I mean, this is just too many bees to be a scout bees, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't
All
make
right.
any
Now
sense.
whenever I see a torn piece of something, and this is brand new, so for them to be coming in and not knowing where they are would be totally expected, given that they're landmark oriented and this all looks the damn same. No, nada. You notice I'm looking at everything, right? No, nada. Oh. Now when I see a block wall like that on top that looks open, it makes me want to climb up and see if they're going into the block. Because we see that a lot. Now they're all over there. What the hell? Okay, let's see, what do we got here? Where are you guys, huh? Anybody got any questions for us, Hosh?
Well, they're talking about the thermal camera.
Oh, you know, and
but in here,
it's
these
105
things.
degrees in here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
and
not.
So that's why we're not firing it up.
Right, right.
It's hot as hell.
You guys heard Reed.
And
yeah.
and you know, if all the ambient temperature is 100 and some odd degrees, see, if they were in here, they'd come pouring up.
Of course.
Huh?
Of course, yeah. Take a look behind you. Look at the view. You see the hovering, it just makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
Right?
And they're still hovering around that same area where they weren't.
Right.
Oh, you little bastards.
Weird, right?
And it smells so strong in here. They operate by pheromones. So what in the hell?
Well, they've been going down this aisle, so there's no reason to think that they're going down another aisle, but I mean, I can look. Let me see what the next aisle's
yeah, okay,
doing.
go ahead and go over there. I'm going to keep
Come on,
staring at
guys.
this, as you well know, because it's so damn... What the hell?
And this is better than Scooby-Doo, isn't it? Pretty wild. So here's the next. So it's just row after row after row of this stuff. Look, all the way down.
I don't see any down there. Now there...
No, that's the aisle. There's zero activity over here.
Okay, good. I mean, I saw one.
Right?
Now the activity is definitely over here. But where in the hell is El Papo? Don't you love a mystery? Not this much. I don't mind a mystery, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like Where's Waldo, but with killer bees.
Look at all these bees flying around, guys.
Yeah.
It just does not make any sense to me. And one problem is they're not landing in any one spot. And they're coming in through that door.
Somebody asked if they could be on the back side of the building.
You know, because there is a space up there, we're going to go around back and take a look. Good thought. Good thought. Oh, there we go. I'm glad I caught that. Had the 360 perched up there, of course, precariously like I always do. Unlike myself.
And they're not going to that first stack anymore.
No, they aren't. They don't know what the hell they're doing.
No.
Man, what a...
It almost feels like scouts coming in and... You know, remember the firefighter there in, what was it, Sarah Vista, actually? Remember at his home?
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Yeah,
A couple
and
B
it
seasons
was
ago.
such and they were scouts, but they're... then we were there and the whole swarm moved in.
Right?
Right, remember that?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, the queen didn't die.
So damn confused about these guys.
It just...
Thank
it's
you for
not
sticking
likely.
with us during our
But I mean,
search
these
here.
are all legit questions. I just don't think...
We kind of gotta... Well, we have... You know, it's like if a firefighter shows up and says... Somebody says there's smoke somewhere. Guess what? He's got to find out where. All right, what's going on here?
No,
I
they're
saw
not,
4 bees in this one tire just now.
they're not on the roof.
And
Well, there were bees in that top tire.
what the hell, you guys?
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at each of these. Okay, not of there. We are going to go around back, guys. I'll give you that. But I gotta just keep isolating it down until we run out of options. You know where it'll be the last place we look.
Right?
Ain't that how it always is, huh? No? Wow, this is really a mystery. Well, that's why I like dealing with these killer bees, because I call them a worthy opponent. I never know what the hell they're up to. Okay, you guys in here? No. You in there? No. And, I mean, these tires smell like tires. Now, I don't mind the smell. But you'd think they certainly don't smell like no flowers, that's for sure.
Right.
You know? I wouldn't be surprised to look up under here and see a ball of them hanging under a tire. It's just...
Of course.
It's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well, we certainly are isolating it down a bit, aren't we? As in...
We know where they're not.
As in more confusion. Let's go around back and see if we can see anything.
Yeah.
Because at this point in time...
And there's no more bees coming and going up there.
They heard we were coming. There's a few around. Let's go around back.
Okay.
See what that looks like. All right, Killer Bee Nation, the mystery continues. Jesus, how weird, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Well, we're good at weird. We live at busy. We're professionals. Oh, crap. Is there a way to get back there?
Looks like there might be.
We just have to see if there's a ball of them hanging off the edge of the roof back there, because that definitely happens. We see that. We see it all. And if we see activity of them coming and going, then we found a new egress.
Nothing.
No ingress. So that's the only place. Yep, you're right. Nope, not a damn thing. Oh, the mystery, Killer Bee Nation. All right, now we're going to go back inside. At least, hey, we're narrowing it down. That's all I can say.
I'm just wondering if there was a swarm that was trying to move in.
Yeah.
And then they closed the bay last night.
True.
Pissed them off.
Yeah, they said there was
They
a
went someplace else.
lot of angry bees.
These guys are left over. Maybe they were trapped in here. But we've also seen them coming and going.
Oh, yes, all day.
From the front.
We were here at like, what,
Around noon.
Noon or something?
Yeah.
And they were coming and going.
But now, it definitely, the traffic has slowed down a little
Yeah,
bit.
I see. Oh, you little bastards. I
Right?
tell you. All right, just stare at the everything. It's like every single bee now is pissing me off. You little bastards.
No, they're not in the ceiling. No, we'd see them coming and going.
So is there, they've really tapered off the activity, haven't they?
Right?
I am wondering.
Well,
so,
now they're more active in this bay.
Well, they're still over here, I think, because I only saw two over here.
No, there's a lot more up top.
Really?
Yeah. But I think what it is the sun's setting and they're going for the light.
That's true. They go to the lights when it's in the dark. They navigate by light.
No, the FLIR camera wouldn't work. It's too hot in here. And the tires. You're not going to be able to pick up a swarm signature inside tires.
And if the ambient temperature is all 105, you know, that's about what a beehive throws. And so would just be on.
Can I see your flashlight a second?
Yeah. You want it on?
Yeah, please.
Oh, there you go. Look all the way down. There. Good call. Wow, very confusing. Okay, I got an electrical box I want to look at over here.
Okay.
This, you know, it's kind of like that job we were just on this morning where he was saying, yeah, the swarm came out. They were all over the yard. And I was saying, well, they might have gone 5 feet or half a mile. And I looked down, and here's the damn swarm on the plant pot.
Right.
Right there, 5 feet away.
Right.
And so it just shows that it is really They could be hanging anywhere
A
here.
lot of sneaky behavior.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
You little sneaky monsters, you. Any stacks of tools or fools, Man, oh man. Well, one thing that I'm thinking is, I just don't see a hive anywhere, do you?
No, it's just all that hovering behavior.
Yeah, it's not very encouraging. You know, and I say, even after 35 years of doing this, I never know what to expect in the spring primarily. Now it's gotten to be all year round. Because in the past, between Halloween and now, or the middle of March, there would be nothing. Zero, zilch, nada. There wouldn't be anything going on. Nothing to do. And now, it's year round. And so that's a change. You know, I remember a couple of years ago, we're removing swarms, as in balls of bees, in the snow.
Right.
What in the hell is that about? And now I'm just kind of giving these guys a second to see if we can see a localized concentration of them somewhere, which is obviously has not happened yet, or we could pinpoint it. I thought I had it twice or three times. So what they're doing right now is kind of, there's nothing that smells good in here. There's nothing that smells like something they would normally be attracted to, as in flowers, something like laundry detergent, a laundromat, a restaurant, you know, any of that kind of thing. I'm just staring at stacks of tires. There's a country song in there somewhere. Man, what a baffler. Yeah, I don't know, Killer Bee Nation, got any ideas? Because we're run out. I mean, well, where did that one come from? She came out, like she came out of somewhere and landed quickly. Watch, I'll move one of these and without my net on, and I'll have a fucking face full of bees. Nope. Nope, not a. Wow. Well, it's turning into a case of close the bay and see what happens in the morning.
Right.
Because, I mean, we're not going away yet, that's for sure. Because I'm just, you know.
Yeah.
If there's no hive, then that's fine. I can deal with that. Won't break my heart. Mm-hmm. But I really would like to find out where the little bastards are hiding. And they're not in those stacks. They're not in these little baby stacks. We've removed them from tires smaller than this, actually. They'll live in a damn birdhouse. So I'm trying to, you know, move things around to see if anybody comes out. So if there was a ball of bees, they'd be up in the top of one of these tires. Right. Because they hang down from wherever they're at. And if I disturbed them, you'd hear it, you know, hit the bottom, hit the deck, and I'd be putting on my net real damn quick. And so that's not happening yet. You little bastards. Where are you going and why? What a fun mystery. Okay, he said fun. He didn't mean it. And you know, it wouldn't be such a big deal, except that if this is a hive or a swarm, they're deadly. If they're foraging bees, that makes even less sense. It smells like tires in here. What the hell? And diesel fuel and oil, you know, which I like, but I don't see why any bee in their right mind. Maybe they're not in their right mind.
We don't actually have a fogger. Close the doors and fog the place. We don't have a fogger.
No, we don't.
We don't use it. I don't think it's actually legal.
No, it's not.
Yeah, for us.
No, it's not. That's a whole. Then we'd have to leave the place closed down for 2 or 3 days. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I mean, you know, the thought that counts, but there's parameters that we have to work within, of course, because these guys got to be open in the morning. We rave around for quite a while for them to close, and that's all fine and everything. But what in the hell is going on here?
So weird.
Killer Bee Nation. What fun! I don't mind challenges like this, I must admit, but I like to find them.
Well, I would agree with you. Maybe they're in the block wall, but we've seen no activity coming out of those
bricks.
You
know, that's
and they're actually
my
closed,
too.
I
And,
think.
You know, it's a good thought. I mean, that would be kind of expected. That's what we usually see,
they're
right,
not in
Killer
the
Bee
cinder
Nation?
block.
But there's no, all the mortar is tight. I looked up all along the top. There was no activity there. It's just so random. I mean, what the hell are
No,
you
there's no
guys
drain
doing?
grates.
You're just all over the
Well, I got
damn
an angry one on me.
Huh?
I got an angry one on me.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that's actually a good sign.
it is a good sign.
Means we might be getting close. Sure it's hot up there.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have an angry one on me, otherwise I would have, you know what would have happened. Would have had that net on quick like
Right.
this, for damn sure. I mean, you know, this is a little bit baffling because usually where there's smoke, there's fire. Well, we can't see a concentration of smoke, i.e. bees. And
What I don't want, what nobody wants, is for there to be a hive building up in here and one of these workers gets into it.
oh God, no.
That's,
No, that's why we're here.
that's why
we
we're
waited,
here.
you know,
So we have to find them if they're in here.
if they're in here. And that is one of the
But it's
tricks
not-
of the trade is being
not
able to
looking good.
decipher exactly what's going on.
Right.
Is there a hive? Is it are they, if these are scout bees, I'm leaning toward, because we can't seem to find a hive anywhere, I'm leaning toward scout bees, but it makes no sense because they're flying out and in. Out and in. More like hive behavior.
No, they're not passing through.
And it's been continuous for over a day now, so that's a little bit weird. Damn it. Ah, come on, you little bastards. They're not coming out of anywhere in particular. I mean, this, you know, it happens. That's why we love to bring you guys with us. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. There could have been 5 hives in these tires. We don't know. Or this morning when we found that swarm on that plant pot right next to the hole they came out of. Or Jesus, sometimes we're dangling off cliffs, and then sometimes it's just baffling. So
Do you mind if I climb up?
To show everybody how unpredictable these things
Oh
are.
yeah, it's so weird. You mind if I climb up that ladder one more
No, I
time?
wish you would. We'll leave that there. You want to take them up with you?
No.
Oh.
No, I want to free up my hands.
Okay, here you go. Here's your flashlight.
Okay.
You want that?
Yeah.
Might as well. Stick with us, guys. So anyway, that's half the fun, bringing you guys along just to show you what we go through every day, multiple times a day. I'm going to stand back like he was, and you and I are going to look and see about activity. And sometimes it's good, you know, we take turns, get a fresh set of eyes on it and all that. God, what a pain in the ass. Now, in the old days, when they were European honeybees, although they're still an invasive species, it wouldn't be an issue. It wouldn't even be a worry because they wouldn't be aggressive. The chance of getting stung would be almost nil. Whoa, 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 hold on. You're going to knock the whole fucking...
Hey guys,
Yeah.
Yep.
hey, Alan wanted to tell you that we start seeing the bees after we turn on the swamp coolers.
Oh.
What happened?
Means anything.
What
They
happened?
said they start seeing the bees after they turn on the swamp coolers.
Well, there are plenty back here.
So,
You know, they're...
I'm going to tell you guys.
Yeah, thank you. And the swamp cooler's up front? Or in the middle of the building?
They're
It-
up top.
Oh, back. Well, we went back and looked back there, and there was not.
I mean, up on the roof.
Oh, you know, they won't live in a swamp cooler that's active because of the fan
Gotcha.
action.
Okay, you want me to let you guys know that?
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it, brother. All right, so, yeah, they won't live in a.
Yeah, but I mean, what if one of the swamp coolers dead? Where are the vents? You know what I mean?
I think they'd be in the office. I don't think they have a swamp cooler in here.
Right.
This is open air.
Yeah.
These are
Well,
manly men that work in
doesn't
here.
make any sense.
Holy shit! Pretty interesting stuff, Killer Bee Nation.
I don't know what to think.
And now I don't see a one.
Huh?
We did it!
Yeah, right.
Oh, we're so good. Oh, I can't believe. Oh, I can't believe. All we had to do was show up, and the bees went, ah.
Oh, there's a few back there.
You know, I've actually removed bees. This is like a spent oil tank here. This big thing here, guys.
Yeah.
Spent oil tank. I've removed bees coming and going out of a hole like that. in an oil tank. I mean, that's weird, huh? You know, I mean, well, you've probably seen us where we had to remove bees from like gas cans. I mean, gas tanks on half-buried vehicles out in the boonies, right? All right, now let's take a stare at this. I don't see any bees. Oh, there's one right there.
Yeah, there's bees.
So much fun. A mystery. We have to make sure it's safe so guys can come back to work, and that's about what we're boiling it down to. And there's just simply, they would be hanging off the top, of course, like I was saying, but I'm not seeing it, Hosh.
No, and there's less and less activity now. Of course, the sun is.
Yeah, but you know, they'll work on a full moon. You know, we're at a 3/4, we're at 7/8 of a full moon now.
We are.
And I used to watch my hives work on a full moon, these Africanized honeybees. You want to walk down a little bit and see
Yeah.
if there's anything going on down there?
I do. Let's do
I mean, we'll just got to cover all the bases. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards scout bees. So what we're going to recommend is that they, there's no activity
None.
there.
No activity back here.
Nothing. I mean, zero, zilch, nada.
Yeah.
See how big this bay is? This is a huge, it's a garage, you guys. I mean, it's, you know, it's our favorite. It's Jack Furrier. Yay.
Yes, our very favorite.
Yeah. Well, we like Jack Furrier. I've been coming to these guys for years and years. Yeah, I was just like, the hell with this. I'm taking my net off. All right, Killer Bee Nation. We're gonna go back over here.
Here's the vents.
Huh?
There are vents there.
Oh yeah. Well, they're not coming in through there.
No, they're not.
No,
Are they?
because those vents up by that ceiling. You see that up there, guys?
That's the swamp cooler.
Oh, it is. So they do swamp cool in here, even though it's open air. How bizarre. And it's on right now. The bees wouldn't live in that.
It's on right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to take them back over to that last bay and see if there's any more activity. So what we're kind of betting on now, Killer Bee Nation, is that it had to be scouts. I mean, there's no hive. I'm just thinking out loud here. You guys know me. I get on my bee brain, and it's just like it's like playing chess with bugs and losing a few rounds. You know, you've heard me say that before. Look, Hosh, not one bee. Let me turn that light up. Let me turn that flashlight up so we get a little bit stronger beam on it. Hold on, guys. There's one bee back there.
One.
But the numbers are gone.
Yeah. You know, they must have liked something.
The bees? Oh, they must have. It said they look alike.
Some smell in here.
Well, it smells like tires.
I know.
All right, well, at this point in time, we're going to have them close the bay.
Close the bay.
Yeah. Yep. Because any bees that are in here will be trapped in here. The moon is going to be very bright, so they would go to the lights. Are there any lights in the bay doors? No, there are not. So they're going to go to the skylights, and there'll be a bunch of dead bees on the floor. I mean, it's really good news, actually, to be honest with you. Safety-wise, that we have not found a hive in here. Scout bees, that's got to be what it is, just logically, thinking out loud. Because, again, I got my bee brain on. No centralized location where they've landed. Scout bees. I'm hoping, because when a swarm sends out scout bees in every direction, that swarm, 100 bees that way, 200 bees that way, 500 bees that way in every direction, and they're sniffing around every doghouse, every birdhouse, every tire place, wherever they think there might be an option for a hive, they go back and communicate with the queen what they found. And then they all decide where they're going to go, and will literally explode like a bomb, like a cloud of bees, like a swarm, and they'll move into that spot in just a few seconds. You know, I've seen them disappear into a hole, like I was saying earlier, in 30 seconds. But they haven't done that here yet, so it looks like we're nipping it in the bud. Awesome, right? There's just no swarm moved in yet. It looks like, but they must be all confused because of the smells in here. Like I said, it's like playing chess with bugs. Interesting. Very interesting, huh, Hosh? It's baffling. We never know what we're getting for you guys. We never know what we're in for. So this is actually really good news, and another reason it's really good news is there is no. You gonna what? You gonna?
Well, I'm just seeing, they're coming in, or at least one
Yeah, I saw one.
came
Now,
in.
you know, there is not. I mean, when we came in, there were dozens,
Right.
and now there's 3 or 4. Well, of course, we're going to be in contact with Alan tomorrow and see, what it looks like. At this point in time, no smoke, no fire to put out. We're going to have them close the bay and see what it looks like in the morning. That's about all there is. Again, no hive in here. That's really, really good because even if we get rid of a hive, there's remnant bees left over. And those remnant bees can take days to die off. That would be more scary by far than what we're doing here because I'd be worried about the guys getting here at 6 a.m. Right? And so this is a best case scenario for a weird ass situation. Really? Literally? I should keep looking if they're focusing on one spot, but they're not. They're not. So it's got to be Scott. Well, Killer Bee Nation, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Host, do you have anything to say about non-hives and real tires?
Well,
yeah, what are you going to
well,
say?
I do.
If you
Reed.
don't have bees in Cochise County, what a baffler, huh?
100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives in the state of Arizona are Africanized. We don't even ask anymore. Honeybees, we just assume Africanization. And the reason is that all that testing was done back in the 90s. 1998, they said, it's over. The Africanized bees have moved in. We're at 100% saturation. You don't come back from that. Under any circumstances, you never come back from that. So here we are. If you've got honeybees coming and going anywhere, you're in Cochise County, give us a call. We'll come and take care of it. We'll see. We'll see how this pans out. We'll see what happens tomorrow if the bees are active again. Whatever they're into, it's in that corner. I don't know. We'll see.
Wow.
What's up?
Well, nothing. Same shit. Although less of it.
Yeah, less of
Not
it.
the same shit.
Yeah.
Baffling.
Anyway, y'all, thanks for being with us.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys on the next job. Never relocate a feral honeybee hive, no matter where you are in the lower 48. No matter where you are in the Americas. Never relocate a feral honeybee hive. Always exterminate a feral honeybee hive. We'll see you guys on the next job. Let's save America's native bees.
Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Probably. Or Sunday or Monday or something damn thing. Interesting.
Right?
Hey, little monsters.